Hi Sagittarius, hi Aquarius. I hope that you are well. Welcome back if you're returning. My name is Shannon if you're new. And I'm glad to have you. My channel looks at a lot of criminal activity. So anyway, you'll just have to buckle up. All right. So I don't mess around here. And so it can be very intense. We're going to take a look at past, present, future energy for you. We're going to see what's in the hidden that you're allowed to know. I have a card that's going to be over the top of the reading that is called the longevity card. This is going to touch everything from the past, present, and future. Okay, so let's go ahead and get focused here for the Most High to come and bring out whatever needs to be brought out in this reading. Thank you, sweet Yehovah, for clear, precise, defined messages. What do you want to bring out between Sagittarius and Aquarius here? So I have a homemade deck that I'm also going off for the base of the energy, and I'm going to couple it up with a tarot card with that information. So overall energy that touches the past, present, and the future is something with a communication of some sort. It was something that was connected with probably a marriage, or if that was work, covenant, some type of a covenant was here. Maybe it was an alliance that you had between a friend, I don't know, but somebody spoke something, and it was real sharp for some people, and it was backstabbing. All right, and so the past energy is showing the Ten of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. 3 cards came out on that. They just jumped out. I'm actually going to cut the rest of these, but they wanted to jump out as I was speaking of that, so I'm putting it there, which the King of Swords would go to the Aquarian energy, and Sagittarius energy would go to the fire energy as well. So whoever's doing what in a situation, whatever happened, something was a conflict out here, and somebody knew the information, sat there and act like they didn't, or these two people did. Now, again, if you're upright, you're upright. If you're not, you're not. Whoever, the King of Swords has a meaning of the law. He represents an X. Something medical could have been here. Just you in general, whoever, the person, whether it be the Sagittarian or the Aquarius or an outside party, was sharp somewhere. Somebody blew out their mouth something. There was a backstabbing betrayal here, and somebody got played, whatever that was about, or somebody was playing around. Something like that is here. And if somebody died over that ordeal, if that is a brutal murder, and for some people that was a brutal murder, because in the Sagittarius Capricorn reading, there was a serial killer that came out. So whatever that's about. I'm being reminded a few years back, I was driving in town, just side note, because it's coming out through my spirits, I'm going to share. I was driving through town, and I heard in my spirit somebody say that they were upset because they could not accomplish a murder. And it was so strong coming through my spirit. When I got home, I got on camera, and I did a reading off of that. This King of Swords came out in that reading. So, and it doesn't have to be the Aquarian energy. It could be another air sign connected to whoever he is. He represents an authority figure, somebody real sharp, detached. Something just in general was murdered back here in the past. Somebody got played, and somebody or a couple of people knew about what that was about. Okay, and there was some. So I have my homemade deck has. It'd be like the Fool card being right there, which is about something being marked, or some kind of a covenant was here around something, whatever that was. And it was sharp, and somebody died over whatever that was, or whatever the fight was about. Something was very, very sharp about whatever that is. Okay, and then now we have the Two of Swords. Okay, well, there's 11 swords in the past, which break down to 2 swords. Somebody's still right here, right now, acting like they don't know something, and they do, or they're conflicted about making a decision. It's being coupled up with a homemade deck that talks about making a decision. Okay, it'd be like the Lover's card. It's the hook, it's the peg, it's the nail. Still something sharp is out here. And either you're trying to go within, still trying to figure out something because you know about this nastiness, Because there's communication in the past, communication now, and communication in the future. And whatever, if somebody's questioning about some communication, and you have some type of, your knowers going off, that there's been some type of communication around something, somebody's saying, I don't even know what you're talking about, and they do. Or you do, or you're the one questioning somebody, or somebody's trying to go within how to make a decision around whatever's being said right now. The Two of Swords is here. This is stalemate energy, okay? Or you're trying to figure out why somebody's sitting there as a stalemate or something like that. Somebody knows the information. Whoever's involved in what in your world, somebody knows the information, okay? In the very near future, we have the Four of Swords. Well, for some of you all, somebody's going to die in a really big way who's been trying to pursue after somebody's life out here. Because it just came out in that other Sagittarius connection. The Four of Swords, it didn't jump out because I just, took the deck here for the rest of these positions and cut the deck. So, but it jumped out in the reverse in the other Sagittarius reading. It came out with a big fat tower and destruction, and the Most High saying that he was going to put somebody down in the lower parts of the earth, and they're wicked somewhere. Okay, it's being coupled up with the manipulator. It'd be like the magician card out here. Okay, and somebody is a little freaking manipulator and a freakazoid doing some stuff, and somebody else could be able to rest after some brokenness that's been out here. Because for some people, they know what's going on, whether somebody else wants to admit it or not. Some people got a clue about some stupidness that's out here, and so I do see. So those of you who are upright, I do see resting out here, or somebody's little idea what they think they're trying to blow off their mouth in some situation is going to end something. I see somebody trying to overpower somebody here in some type of leadership. Was there just a second ago over the top of the other connection with Sagittarius, so whoever all is involved in the stuff, there was a leadership person that came out in the reverse with death all over it in a very big, powerful, pow type of a way. It's still here in this position. Okay, at the top of the deck, which is your longevity card, it'd be like this is what is this? This is the star card. So you got a lot of Aquarian energy is really heavy in your connection with you, Sag. And this is the mouth. This is something being spoken in the past, in the now, and somebody right now is going, I don't know what you're talking about, or trying to figure out what's going on because of what's been talked about, and make a decision. And in the future, something's going to end with whatever this is, either by death or the death of somebody's stupid ideas, trying to control some crazy thing out here in a very manipulative way, and it's being coupled up with the World card. And this is the teeth in the Hebraic language. It's about using your intuition. Interesting that this word, this star card with the World card, is a venomous snake out here, folks, and there is something venomous going on in a really big way. And this is having to use your intuition. Something's going to close out. So it's still showing something's going to end by whatever somebody's saying. The snake's head's going to get cut off or whatever. The most going to send somebody who's operating under that stupidness down to the lower parts of the earth. Okay, I do see something ending. And we had a lot of fire energy that just came out in the other connection with Sagittarius. And so whatever that is with the Aquarius Sagittarius connection, still here the World card is an all-consuming fire. In the secret, excuse me, I tried to swallow and I didn't. Anyway, in the secret is the torch. The Ace of Wands is here, and it's being coupled up with like the Sun card. Okay, and this is government, also is in the secret, some type of love and romance situation. Somebody's trying to figure out about whatever that was. That was a betrayal in the past. Somebody had something back here with the little knight in and out playing somebody for whatever that was about, with the signature with a covenant attached to it or whatever. I'm also getting the impression that somebody forced somebody to sign something. They forced somebody's signature somewhere. It was their signature, but somebody forced somebody to sign something. The King of Swords being some type of an authority person or a real forceful type of an energy. If he's in the negative, somebody was in the negative. Somebody's playing somebody. Okay, whoever that person was. For somebody made somebody forge something out here. There was fortune around something. For some cases. In the hidden, there was something sexual that was here with that Ace of Wands for others. But that's also a fortune card. And there was fraud issues that also came out somewhere as well. And there's fire then that's here connected to something. Whatever the fire is for you, it's out here. At the bottom of my homemade deck, it'd be like the letter noon, which if something happened at noon, then it did. But this is the sperm, and that also take you back to some type of a sexual matter was around a situation. And something was very venomous around that. There was inheritance there with this death. Because there's a death in the past, there's a death showing up here in the near future with something. And if somebody did force somebody to sign some signature and they knew that there was money around something, that ain't gonna be for everybody, but that's just real heavy coming through my spirit. Somebody forced somebody to put their signature somewhere. But it was forced. It wasn't by their will to do it, whatever that was. All right, I have police officer energy here at the bottom of the deck. So either you're a police officer, we do have government around something, whether you be upright or not, I don't know. But there is something out here in the secret that's also coming to the surface that's going to be some type of a big force that was really coming out just a second ago. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight in shining armor, but that is a police card as well. So whatever that represents for you, somebody's going to be able to heal after some stupid disgust out here that's trying to control a matter. Okay, somebody very controlling is here in your reading with that King Swords in the negative of that energy, and they're acting like they don't know something they do. Somebody has added something together out here is one of the meanings of the Lover's card being the hook, the nail. Okay, it's also somebody trying to prevent something from moving is also what it represents, because a nail sticks something in its place. And I do have the Two of Swords showing that stalemate energy here. Something's ending with that, even in the right now and even in the near future. Something's being forced in the secret. We have a brand new beginning also with an ace. So whatever that is for you, something's here. So the letter noon is also a salvation type of a energy. Okay, if something happened by water, that's also a river or something like that by water is there. You also have a spiritual person here attached to something with the letter noon. It can represent a prophet as well. And just a second ago in that Sagittarius Capricorn connection, my hands found a card that says somebody sits in a priestly position somewhere. Okay, and this is heirs to kingdoms out here. Somebody messing with the wrong person doing some stuff because somebody's fixing to go 6 feet under to the lower parts of the earth with the demons. Show me more information. So there is some type of an announcement or some type of a new beginning, and there was a child around something. There is a pregnancy out here in the secret with that conception of the torch being there. The Ace of Wands can represent that. We got a new beginning though, and it's out here. Something's ending in a really big way. Show me more information. The house and money is out here with something. Yeah, it is out here. There's some type of fortune connected with something. And for some of you all, that money is showing that fraudulent thing that was around something. Somebody knows that information with the mouth being there connected with that fire situation, whatever that is for you. Somebody also going to get some type of luck out here as well. At the bottom of the deck is the moon, and there's an eclipse going on because I got the energies of the sun and the moon here. And you are dealing with somebody who dabbles around with bowing to molden images and stuff like that. Then that's also showing a confusion energy, and because you got a venomous snake out here around somebody's stuff. Okay, otherwise there is something being eclipsed just with the sun and the moon. And most I said that the sun and the moon shall not smite you by day or night, and somebody would be protected out here because the letter noon also goes back to protection energy with that ninth house energy. Whoever's upright is upright, whoever's not is not. It's somebody is and is not out here. Somebody gonna get lucky out here. Show me Aquarius and Sagittarius. So there is a baby attached to something. 1, 2, 3 cards go back to a baby. And so we got the sperm out here. Somebody did get pregnant. okay, with the matter. Or you got somebody pregnant, I don't know. Yes, there was inheritances, some type of gift or contribution or something like that, okay? The gift card is here. So there's that fire card going to come out. It's engulfed in fire. It's got the fireman there trying to put it out. This is a caution to some people. Yes, because whoever the pompous, nasty, disgusting snake is in the mix, they're dying. The most says removing the freakazoid. And there is a victory attached to that with the victory card. This also shows a ton of money coming out of some stuff. Somebody had to have known about what that money was attached to somebody. Okay? And so either they either took out a life insurance and then killed the person, made them sign something, then killed them for it. Or they learned about a life insurance that existed somewhere, or just something that was around some big time money out here, folks. We got 3 money cards out here. And again, in the secret, that torch in itself can represent money. There's a ton of it somewhere. There's a ton of it somewhere. Show me some more information for Sagittarius and Aquarius. Okay, let me take a letter here. The letter O. Well, that is the Fool card as well. So Aquarius, you're really bringing some great big energies connected with the Sagittarius connection here in this reading. So if you have information, you know something, you're being encouraged to get up and do something. If you're an upright party to this, if you're attached to knowing the information and you are a player with this little knight with and you were the King of Swords involved in it, and you know something foolish out here. I guess somebody knows something. There's 2 people cards in the past with this thing. Overall, though, we do have third parties out here because there's another knight at the bottom of the deck. Whatever the reason why it happened, somebody knew somebody did get knocked up and pregnant, and somebody took matters in their own hand over some sexual matter. I guess for some people, there's something with that. But the O does go back to the Fool, and that goes back to signing something. It's here in the past, so it's really here. Somebody knows something. Y'all's energy's over the top of this whole thing. With the Star card, that's knowledge, that's exposure, that somebody has said something, knows something, heard something, needs to get up, say something, whatever that is. Okay, so anyway, the letter O, that could be a state as well. So, Oklahoma, Oregon, okay, Ohio connection could be here, somebody's name, whatever that represents for you. Okay, the next card says there is a spiritual situation out here going on. Well, it was really big just a second ago, like I said, in the other Sagittarius connection. The next card says that Jehovah is a sun and a shield. You do have the sun energy out here. And Jehovah will give grace and glory, and no good thing will he withhold from them who walk uprightly. Okay, so if you're upright, he ain't going to withhold something that's rightfully yours. I don't care who did what, where, and why. The creeps do what they think they try and do because you don't believe like me, or I don't care what you say God told you to do, or you can even whatever, and whatever's going on with the stupidness. The Most High gets the last say in something. There's an eclipsing going on here somewhere, okay? Something connected with the nail salon is here. We also have overseas, and so that O represents overseas, then something with overseas. You'd have the world here, and so somebody overseas across the world from you is involved in something, then they are. There are IT workers here. Well, no wonder the Aquarian energy just by right goes back to that as well. We have that in the very near future. With the magician energy also goes back to that. Whatever that is going to cause somebody to rest after some broken heart. It's also going to cause somebody to be exposed somewhere around something ending in a really big way as well. So a studio apartment complex connection is here, or you live in one. We have a clarity of a mystery that's coming out. Well, again, it's going to close something out in a really big way. Somebody says, you're all my cups. Well, there's a love situation. There's a love situation. The Most High says to honor one another. Okay, thou shalt not murder. Well, there is murder out here, folks. There's a serial killer somewhere. Ticks me off. Something found that was forgotten or hidden is here. Okay, well, something did just come out in the other Sagittarius reading. Somebody was reading the books. Something was discovered. Somebody was confessing something. Somebody was being educated somewhere. There's been a mystery around a matter. Something is going to come out about it. Okay, somebody's got the information out here. We have artificial intelligence also coming out here on the next card. It's huge in this reading. A business deal was around something. And then the last card says that this is the portion of a wicked man with God and the heritage of oppressors. So that O is also for oppressors. It says that they shall that this is what they're going to receive of the Almighty. If his children be multiplied in the earth, it's only for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. Well, somebody going to go down to the lower parts of the earth. We got somebody evil over the top of this energy with a venomous snake word in the Hebraic living language. Okay, it's time for the wicked to go away now. And whoever this baby is, somebody got knocked up with some wicked person and they be multiplied. Because we got babies out here. Okay, their wickedness. They just came out of the womb lying, like the scripture says. Something's ending with this murderous, nasty grossness, and the IT workers and the artificial intelligence and stupidness that's attached to somebody trying to do some crap out here. So the sun comes out again. Well, again, it's already in your secret. And the Most High brings out a scripture talking about how he is a sun and a shield. And he's going to give grace and glory, and no good thing will he withhold from those who want to walk uprightly with him, because he's good. Okay, nobody gets to do some stupid stuff just because they're creeps. This is a victory. And we do have the victory energy that is out here. So somebody getting some type of string of luck. Something's coming out that somebody knows the information. The nasty's going to go to the lower parts of the earth, and somebody going to be able to get set free over something that's taking place out here. This is what come out. Shalom.